How you doing, everybody? This Onshape video is specifically for the use of the Spline Tool, which will give you a return on your investment. Looking something like this. These two outsides, left and right of the S, or top and bottom, depending on how you're looking at it here. That's one complete spline. Here's another complete spline. These are two little connection straight lines that I use to close off the shape for my extrusion. But the spline tool here is definitely it takes a little bit of time to get used to. You have to turn it on and use it, and it starts straight and then it bends, and things that you learn as you go is that the sharper the corner that you're turning, the more frequently you're going to have to click to get the bend down. As you get to a more straightened section of curvature, you can see I spread them out a little bit more because I don't have to click as often. And then all of these blue dots are adjustable. So after you get a job done, you can go back and wherever you click, you can adjust. You could also add spline points if you need to go back and add something to anchor so you can grab and pull. You can add those points. And then at the ends of the splines, you see these little white anchors. If you swing them back and forth, that's so you can take two splines and smooth them one into the other. If there's a peak or something that's not right, you can adjust the endpoints. But the general flow here is, as you go, you're gonna practice through this like so. Create a new studio, sketch on the top plane, insert, the picture, finish the sketch, sketch again on the top plane. And the point here is, well, first of all, is this image I'm talking about is right here in the instructor file. You can download it to your downloads, and then when you're in your image scenario here, you got to import from here just in case nobody's seen any previous image use and you're coming in looking at this from like a YouTube channel and a public document. But I'm going to turn this into a public document so people can just open it up and use the resources that I provided. But yeah, generally speaking, when you're putting in an image, what you want to do is put a sketch over the top of the image sketch. So I have two. Now I can hide the bottom sketch and just see my lines in case something goes wrong. But yeah, splines, I'll just do one here because I can't really demo the splines. What happens is as you draw a spline, it starts as a straight line, and then it's a 3-point scenario where you can just then keep clicking, and I'm dealing with 3 points. The one that I'm going to place, the anchor in the middle, and then whatever the preceding point was is where I'm going to get movement. If I draw something like this, you're never going to get sharp points, so you have to start and stop splines a lot. And hitting escape, I can't do it. And I can't, if I hit right click and escape this right now, it's going to wipe out the entire thing. But what goes on with the splines is that if I hit escape, it's still going to leave my crosshair tool there. It's still going to leave the spline on, so I can pick up and draw another spline. If I want to stop and adjust anything, you have to hit escape twice to end the current spline and then end the spline tool, so you can use the white arrow to grab and move any of the points. So unfortunately, the issue here is if I were to try and stop in any way, I can't. It's just going to eliminate the tool. But overall, what's going to get seen here, I'll start in this corner. If I want to turn a sharp bend, I need to click pretty often. But don't be too picky about it, because again, you can move them. You can add more anchors later on. But as I get into a smoother, more open curvature, I'm going to use my mouse wheel and press that down as a button and slide it around so I can zoom in and see what's going on. But I'm clicking a lot less often now because I'm not going to bend as much of a radius, and I just don't need that many anchor points. So in order to use this tool efficiently, you have to pay attention to little things like that. Again, I can't even finish this entirely, but I did splines on the end, on the left and right side of the S, and then I just put little straight line segments in to complete it and extrude. And then just looking back at my example here. So I was done with it. I hit extrude, I pulled that out, and then I put another just rectangle around it in a separate sketch and extruded that and flipped the direction of the extrude here to send it away. Sorry about the announcements there, but I put it 6 millimeters up and 6 millimeters down, and that's the process. The back plate was added with a new extrusion to get a new part down here, and the recoloring is in the appearance menu for anybody who hasn't seen that. So I just gave it a black and red for contrast visibility or for demonstration purposes. But the spline tool, again, it's definitely handy in curvature type moments. There's a lot of adjustability, but there's a lot of little learning moments that go on. So be patient with it. It's definitely a cool tool. We'll use it here and there for certain things, so you want to know what's up with that. Good luck.